Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's...
There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Well taken goal. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
Decent chance! And he's found the net! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good climb! And he scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pedri. And that's a throw-in. And it's Cruyff. And he's intervened well there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played with finesse. Nice looking ball. That looks a good ball through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Balde. And it's Lopez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Van Bronckhorst proves too strong, too smart. And here's Bale. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Koundé chooses to go cross-field. It's Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alonso. And here's Oyarzabal. And he takes a shot! That's going to go a long way. And it's Xabi Alonso. He's having a pop! Nearly, but not quite.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Chance here to counter. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Cruyff. Bellingham. Cleared without hesitation. Vermeer. Goes for the shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Vermeer. And here's Yamal. Big chance! Cocu. Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Out for a throw. And it's Lopez. This looks promising.
Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's heaved it away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Pedri. That's an imaginative pass. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the whistle goes for half-time. Lyon are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So there was the first half.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. I mean, 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Lyon get the ball rolling for the second period.
Lyon clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oyarzabal. Oh, this is a very good run. A lot of... He's having a shot! We've got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Lyon have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And it's Lopez. Tries one from range. Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping. Picked out brilliantly. He's in a good... And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So time for
10,
change, and this one has been on the cards for a little
el
while.
dorsal 23, el dorsal 12. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 20, Eto'o, el dorsal 18.
Lobbed in behind. Balde gets over and intercepts. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Yamal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Oyarzabal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's gone backward here. Gijón are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Eto'o. And here's Bellingham. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So we have movement on both benches.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Koundé, Valverde, and Araujo. Howson. Mikel Oyarzabal is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Pedri. Oyarzabal. He's come in hard. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Koundé. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Rashford. Looking for options for movement. Valverde. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's picked his way through. Finds himself. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Gijón have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Oh, brilliant stop!
shot from Courtois.
Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Forlan really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Alonso. And Boyan! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Corner number 3 coming up. Xabi Alonso with the short one. And it's Pedri. He'll try from distance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. He'll get their 4th corner. Xabi Alonso plays it short.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And no mistake. They have stolen level at the last. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
In with the challenge. Rashford gets on his bike and on the move.
Habrá 5 minutos de
Just seeing the
descuento.
board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Lovely pass. It's Forlan! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
He'll look like they've won it, but it's not over yet. Well, and that's it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.